Welcome back to my channel. Candy here, and I have a Temu haul to share. So I got my second order from China, and then I have a few local things to share. So for those of you that do the calendars, I've talked about them before. Excuse me. They give you a little offer, and then you can pick out some free gifts. And then every day you have to go in and click on the calendar, and for 20 days, if you do that, you get the big gift. So you do pick out the big gift. And I've discovered too, it used to be, it would just ship free. So when you got to the free gifts that you had picked out on those days, you could just put it in your cart and check out and it would be free. Lately, and I haven't accepted all of them because you have to not only pay, because it's a lot of them are local now. So you have to pay the $2.99 shipping, plus you have to place an order. Could be, and it depends. I don't know if it depends on the value of the item or how they decide. Sometimes you have to pay, like, put enough in your cart for $10. Sometimes it's $15. Sometimes it's $20. Sometimes it's $25. And it's just not worth it a lot of the times because you don't get to pick what you have in your cart already. It's other things you have to pick from what they have. And that's another, while I'm on a rant, that's another thing. Temu Circle. I'm not going to rejoin that. When my membership runs out, it runs out, because the free gifts now, you have to place an order on their, whatever they decide you can select from. So I'm not doing that for a couple inexpensive free gifts. I'll just buy it myself. I'm not dealing with that. So I won't be renewing my Temu Circle membership. So I'll start with a few of the free gifts. This was one from the calendar, and then I'll show you the big gift that I got from the calendar and tell you the story behind that one. So this one was a free gift. This is a bag, and I'm going to use this in my car to store like air fresheners and some of the cleaning supplies and things that I keep in my car. So, oh, it's a good size. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be. So that's a really good size. Maybe too big. But look at this. This is very nice. And it does have a little pocket on the front with a little design on it. So that's really cute. It's the only pocket. There's no pockets, it looks like, on the inside. Oh, and it has little tabs if you want to hang it somewhere, I guess. And the tabs are on every side. Well, that's cute. So that was one of the calendar free gifts that I did place an order in order to get, because I did like it. And I don't remember how much I had to spend to get it. But it must have been worth it for me. So the big gift, I didn't have to place an order for. It was just, you get to the 20 days of tapping for 20 days. They just gave it to me. So that was kind of nice. I didn't have to place an order. But I was willing to do that for this one because I looked at the cost of this one, and it costs $52.68 right now. So I was very happy to get this. And it has been in my cart for a long time, but I've never bought it because it was so expensive. So when it came, they said that they had, and it was shipped to UPS. And UPS said they delivered it. And it was late in the day. I had a work event this past week, so I had gotten home a little late. I looked outside, it wasn't there. There was a small package, so when I picked up the small package, it was not ours. It was a different house address. So the next day, and I did report to Temu that I didn't get my package. I opened a ticket for it because I was so annoyed, and they're like, well, we'll give you a refund. No, I didn't pay anything. It's a free gift, so you can't do that. I want my item. I want this. So fortunately, the next day when we went across the street to give them their package, they had mine. So UPS had just delivered them to the wrong, they swapped them. But look at this, and it's really heavy. It's like an apothecary. And they have them in, I have been looking at the brown ones, but then I found the pink. So I put the pink in my cart, and I had that in there for quite a while. So for some reason, they let me pick this as my free gift. So it's not that wide. So you've got all these different drawers. Drawers do open, by the way. Maybe it's just, but they're not real wide drawers, but you can store lots of stuff in here. So you've got the different size drawers. This is a much wider drawer. These two. This is a taller drawer. And then you've got the smaller drawers down here. But that is, I was so excited to get this. I could not believe they gave this to me for free. So, I mean, they're not going to get a whole lot of business from me going forward just because of all the shenanigans they're playing. They did give me another calendar. So, again, it depends on when those free gifts come up, whether I'll pull the trigger on them or not, if it's worth it or not. But let me show you the rest of my order. So this came from a local vendor, and this was a set of, they called it mini envelopes, and there were 1, 2, 3, 4, there were 6 of them. I did not write the price on this one, so I'll put it on the screen, but just different shades, different colors, and this one says Small Town Mail Series. They all say that, and they all have the same number on them. You would think they would have different names on them because they're different colors. But let me show you what they look like. I won't go through all of them. I'll show you one of the packs of it. So it comes with, check this out, these little stickers that you can put to close the envelope. But they're little tiny envelopes, and they're already scored. So you can make these little envelopes. I don't have I've got my bone folder somewhere around here. But let's see how tiny they are. So they make these tiny, tiny little envelopes. Oops, actually there's 2 pieces in there. There's 2 of them. But yeah, so how cute is that? These will make really cute little decorations. And then you can seal them with these little stickers if you want to. But these are all, I don't know if they're all the same color or not in each package. Oh, these are cute. They're all different. Well, I mean, there's several of each one, but there are different designs. And these are pretty. So it looks like it's the same designs, but one is the darker and one is the lighter on these. So those are really cute. And I don't remember how much these were. Again, I'll make sure I put that on the screen, and I'll put a link to the vendor if you're interested. Some of the local vendors, this one was not one of them, but some of the local vendors, their delivery time is even longer than Temu's delivery time, and they wait until the very end of that time frame to ship. This one shipped pretty quickly. So I won't go through all of these, but I do want to show you that they are different. So these are all like pinks. These look like Halloween. I don't think the whole pack is Halloween. Maybe it's just the one on top. See, it says Halloween. Oh, they are all Halloween. There's a little witch on there. Huh. Looks like these are Halloween. They're cute. And then this one. Like these are all just vintage words, and you can see that or not. I should take that out so you can see it. But those are really cute. I'll also put, because I don't see it on here, how many pieces are in each of these. But I don't know if when it counts the pieces, if it's counting those stickers or not. But I'll put it on there so you can at least see that. And then there's these orange ones. And then finally this one. So there are 6 packs of them. So these are nice. I like them. All right, and then this one also came from a local vendor. And I've already hauled this. I didn't realize that I bought it again from a local vendor, but it's the Forest Members. I really liked this paper, obviously, because I ordered it twice. But I did show all the pages in the last haul. All right, and then this is the last thing from a local vendor. It was this wireless speaker. And I have had this one before. I don't think it was from this particular vendor because I think when I ordered it before it came from China. But it's very similar to the one that I had. And the one that I had, the strap broke off. And I couldn't get it to go back in. But anyway, this is what it looks like. It has the way to charge it on the back. And then the volume is here. And then it has the little charger. And I'll put the price on the screen on that one too, because I didn't write the local ones down. But I did go through and write down the ones that came from China. So this is my small bag that came from Temu China. So let me pull that out of here. I didn't get all that much. Here's one thing that these are iron-ons. These were $6.10, and I did get 2 price adjustments on it. So let me try to find the opening. But I think there's 4 pieces in here. I was thinking I would put them on like tote bags or something. So there's this one. There's Tigger. Piglet. And my favorite Pooh, as you guys know by now. Love me the Winnie the Pooh. Alright, so for those, $6.10 with 2 price adjustments. They are a little wrinkled, but it should straighten out when I adhere it. Alright. Then I did get, this was $6.48. And it's a variety of sewing machine needles. Oops. And apparently it came with a tape measure. My words, as I get older, I am having trouble remembering things. I'm hoping that's not a omen. But here's, you can see them all. This one says 110/18. This one's 90/14. Then we have 100/16, 75/11, and 65/9. And then it came with 2 bobbins, 2 metal bobbins. I buy the bobbins from Temu that are already loaded. It's just easier that way. I hate loading bobbins. So I don't know how many total, if it says on here, how many total pieces are here? 100 pieces. So between the bobbins, I'm sure they're counting the measuring tape and all that. There's 100 pieces. And they are supposed to fit my Singer, so let's hope for the best. All right, then I picked up this die. When it comes to dies, I'll put the picture on the screen of what you can make with it. This was $2.68. This is just some sentiments. So the first one, thinking of you, sending so much thanks, and then birthday wishes. One of the cats was there. I was just curious which one it was. And they left. It's probably Libby trying to jump up on the desk and realized I had stuff here. All right, so my next die, I did get a few different dies in this order. So this one just creates like a little card that opens up, or you could make this also and put it into a journal, one of your pages of your journal. Well, that didn't come off very well, did it? So I will put a picture of what it looks like. But it makes one piece and then it gets folded on these score lines here. You might have to, I don't know how well it will score in my machine, but I've got the Big Shot. I might have to put it on my scoreboard and score it. But anyway, it's really cute. And oh, and this was $4.77. And this die, I saw somebody else haul, and I thought it was so cute, so I searched for it. This was $3.32. And, of course, it's kitty cats. But you've got this little kitty cat trying to climb over or something. And then, of course, this one's sleeping. And that one's just curious with her little tail up. I just thought these were so cute. I want to say it was Paula's channel. I watch a lot of her videos. When she does her die hauls, she actually makes them and shows you what she's made with them. But, you know, I'll share some of these when I'm using them. I'll let you know that I got them from Temu. And I will put links to as many of these as I can because I don't have that much stuff. So I should be able to, to put some links in here. All right, so the last thing I picked up was, or die-wise, is this was $4.71. And this is really cute. It makes lots of little cosmetic things. So you've got your eyeshadow palette, you've got mascara, lipstick, and again, I'll put a picture to show you what it could make. I don't have one with these things in it. All right, and then I picked up these $3.27 for 6 pieces. These are Hello Kitty eyeglass cloths. So when I take my contacts out at night, I do have reading glasses that I use. I can see far away, but I can't see close up, so I have to have reading glasses for that. But look at how cute these are. 6 of these. And how much did I say they were? $3.27. These are just adorable. Love them. All right, and then I picked up some beads. These were 6mm pink beads for $2.07 with 1 price adjustment. So you can see what those look like. So they're still tiny 6mm beads, just a variety. And there are, I don't know if I said, but there are 200 pieces in here for $2. Okay, then I have 2 packs of, and there's 6 sheets in each pack, but they're the same, exactly the same. $1.85 for each, and they're 6 by 6. But I wanted to do an album with a purple theme. Many years ago, I used to watch Shelly Geiger. I don't know if you guys do or not. She doesn't do her albums anymore, but years ago, I used to watch all of hers. She did beautiful albums, and I remember her doing one that was a purple theme that I thought was just so pretty. I didn't have the paper that she was using, but when I saw this, it just reminded me of the one that she had made. I don't know which way this one goes. It's this way. These are really pretty. So I just want to make a purple themed album. Might do a folio with this because there aren't that many pages, but that's why I got 2. All right, and then I picked this paper up. This was $2.60, and I did have 1 price adjustment, and there are 10 sheets in here. And these papers are approximately 8, a little over 8 by almost 6, so 5 and almost like 5 3/4 wide. But there's 2, so you can cut it down the middle and have 2 pieces. Oh, my finger's cramping. This is very different, so I just wanted to make something different. So those are cute. I like them. All right, and the last paper. This was $1.94 with 1 price adjustment for 10 sheets, and they appear to be the same size as that last one. And again, it's double, so you can cut it in half. I think these are all owls. And I know some people like owls. My grandmother used to collect owls. Finger cramp is cramping for some reason. Kind of all looking alike to me, so I don't know if I'm back to the beginning or not. But yeah, those were 10 pieces for $1.94 with 1 price adjustment. All right, and then I picked up 2 of these. These are the little Post-it flags. I use these on my blind date with a book when I make those for craft fairs. These were $1.75 for 400 pieces in each one. And it's just a variety of colors, and and what I do is I just cut them and put them in the little pockets of the packaging for blind date with a book. All right, and then the last item, these are $5.98, 24 pieces. I don't know what the name of it is, but they come with these little envelopes, and then there's some cards, these little smaller cards. These are 3.5 by 5, but they're all blank inside too, I think. Yeah, they have these little kitty cats on them, and it looks like there's 2 of each, maybe. Yeah, 2 of each. And the last one. All right, well, that was my Temu haul. I do have one more order coming. I just placed that order today, so it'll take a while to get here. But it is, yeah, it's coming from China, so it'll take a little bit to get here. But that was my order for today, or my haul for today. I'm very confused today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos so much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.